That's what rap was in the beginning. It was talking. That's all it was. It's an unfortunate reality that most don't want to deal with. Black people were not allowed to read books and speak English correctly until roughly the mid-1960s. There was a time when black people would be killed for having conversations with each other about education. This is why it's important that we're having this discussion right now in here. Rap. When you talk about Eminem, you go, oh, Eminem's such a great rapper. Of course he is. He should be able to know how to talk. He was never killed, or his ancestors were never killed for knowing how to talk English. This is a reality. When black people started rapping, originally it was to educate each other and have conversations and discussions with each other. It also was to show how much knowledge you had. So over the years, when commercialism and capitalism started infiltrating the rap industry, that's when you started getting nonsense. I'm going to give you a lyrical demonstration of what I'm talking about. In the early days, when you had DMC, Run DMC, they would brag about, since kindergarten, I acquired the knowledge. And after 12th grade, I went straight to college. This is bragging that he actually went on to college directly from high school. Because there were a lot of black kids who weren't doing the same. There was a time frame when people bragged about being on the street and it wasn't cool. In rap music, we looked down on people who were talking about being on the street because everybody was on the street. We were trying to get away from it. This engulfed hip-hop culture. Hip-hop culture can be related to you. Even if you got 6 figures in your bank account, this is how you can relate to hip-hop. Struggle. You relate to a struggle. Somebody told you you couldn't do something or something was unfair. Big Daddy Warbucks pockets were telling you how to live your life. Your dad, your mom told you how to live, behave, dress, and then you got out the house and you said, I want to rebel against that. I want to be my own person. I don't need your money. And this is how you ended up being a hip-hop person yourself. You don't necessarily have to know how to break, pop, DJ, rap, scratch, any of it. You know how to be a human being. So all this stuff about Jay-Z and the gold chains and the swagger and droopy pants, that isn't what hip-hop was about. Hip-hop was about trying to be as humanistic and getting away from being an animal. Because black people were regarded as animals. We were regarded as 2/3 of a human being. This is what hip-hop created as a billion-dollar industry previous. In the early days when you had to be a practitioner with the overall culture. This is where we were trying to get into. We were trying to get into museums and just be acknowledged and show people that we're human beings just like you. Now, we go to rhythms of music and we talk over rhythms of music. If you slow down the records, these people are simply talking to you. When we dance, there was a time when it was said street dancing. Oh, you're just spinning on your heads. This is rebellious. Because we would throw ourselves on the ground to show people the intensity of what we were living. That's right, come on in. You hear me? You feel the passion. Come into hip-hop. This is what it was all about, was just bringing us all together on one accord of humanism. Billy Graham originally was a punk rocker, an anarchist, and a rebellious nature against the system. It wasn't just blacks. It wasn't just Latins. It wasn't just minorities. There were some, let's be frank here, trailer trash white people. There were some redneck white people. There were those who tiptoed away from the family structure, from daddy's pockets and mommy's pockets, who actually went and marched with Dr. King, Jesse Jackson in the early days, and Malcolm X, and fought for having rights. So these time frames are reflective now of hip-hop. We are standing on the shoulders of those who came before us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming and supporting this piece.
Give it up for Bas1. I've known that guy a long time. He's never lost for words. And when he gets on the mic, I turn it down because he's so loud. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody here for coming to the Oakland